as a paramedic, responded to a call of traffic accident, baby ejected. We prepared for the worst we could imagine. Arrive in about 8 minutes, trooper on scene trying to clear the area of bystanders, gawkers, and preserve the scene. He had covered the baby with the yellow death sheet troopers carry in their trunks. Lifted the sheet to check vitals, pronounced death, and it was not a baby, but the top half of the 19-year-old girl that was driving the small pickup truck about 50 yards away. She was driving and arguing with her 19-year-old husband, who was the passenger. They were doing about 55 miles per hour on a 2-lane road and met an oncoming truck pulling a double-wide mobile home. She ran under the front corner of the mobile home, cutting her in half. Her bottom half remained in the driver's seat, while her unhurt husband watched as the truck skidded another 50 to 60 yards, sideswiping a minivan, sending it into the ditch upside down. When the truck came to rest, her bottom half fell out onto the ground. We also found a trail of ribs from the cab to the bed, and down the pavement to the top half. It looked like a movie set. Her top and bottom looked unhurt, but from mid-chest to about pelvis was strung along the road. The husband was absolutely freaking out about what he had just seen. He was babbling incoherently, running around swinging at people. Just a mess. A witness who lived right in front of the scene started having chest pains and had to be transported. We took the husband, and I called medical control and actually got orders to give him Evaluim, something paramedics normally can only give for grand mal seizures. The driver of the big truck was fine, but was also very, very distraught at what he had just witnessed. That was 16 years ago, and I can still remember pulling up to that scene. Lil, it was yesterday. I used to be a nurse's aide. I once had to put a very obese woman on the bedpan. She was only mid-40s, and I left. She put her coal light on, and when I answered, she said she was all done. I turned her on her side to remove the bedpan, only to see that it is empty. My first thought was that she had been mistaken about having pooped, but then I looked and realized that her ass cheeks were so massive her entire dump couldn't make it the length of her cheeks and had gotten wedged in between them. I had to dig the entire load out of hers by hand. It was only about 2 months into the job, and it gave me some serious second thoughts. Haha.